Here are our kill cones that I did not show you, but after they drain, you put them into 150-degree water and kind of slosh them around until the feathers, you can see here, will pluck right off very easily. Then I walk them over to our plucker machine where I drop them in and they kind of tumble around. The little fingers on the machine will pull off all of their feathers quite easily. I added water to help get everything to go down the bottom. Then I move them to our cleaning table where I start off with removing the feet. You kind of break the leg backwards and you will see where you can detach and then cut through the skin. The feet come off quite easily. But I will say my knife was getting quite dull at this point as it was my last bird of 40. Then you snip just the skin at the neck, and you detach all of the skin and membrane that you can to get through to your neck. And I like to just kind of give it a little gentle tug and detach as much of that membrane up there as I can. Then at the bottom, being very careful not to nick any of the intestines, I make a little slit before sticking both thumbs and pulling apart in order to create a space for my hand to fit inside the cavity. Then you cut at the top of the tail and then down at 45-degree angles roughly, but again being very careful not to nick the intestines or anything else that might still be inside. So go very slow through this process. Then I flip him back over again, and for me I found it works best when I hold the bird in my hand, but you kind of swoop through the bird. You can kind of see me twisting my hand back and forth to detach all of the organs inside. And then I here had a little skin left over, so I detached that. And what I found best works to get everything out without bursting is I would lay the bird on the table and just gently, slowly pull, and you can watch it there detach. Otherwise, if you pull too hard or too fast, the crop or maybe your intestines will pop and you'll have a really nasty bird. Then I took some poultry shears and snipped the neck off. And you can snip off any excess skin that you don't want. At this point, your bird's cavity should be clear. If you happen to have something left in there still, that's fine. Make sure you remove it at this point. You can see here that I still have a little piece of the esophagus stuck. So I ripped that out and put him in the ice bath. We soaked them in ice water for a few hours before rinsing them and vacuum sealed.